Hi, everyone. I just wanted to go over a few questions for the exam for exam 3. I want to take you to the actual questions. So if you notice for questions 2 and 3 in the exam, if you look, there is a video to follow. And those videos will tell you exactly how to complete the problem. So you want to pay attention to those. However, in question 3, for the part A, for the second item you need to complete, the one thing they don't tell you is you need to note something in this cost of goods sold debit inventory credit column. And again, you need to total that column. So that's not noted in the video, but I just want to point out that you do need to put something for that second item in part A and total the column. Okay, and there's also a video in question 2, so make sure you follow those. It'll make the questions much easier to complete. So I just wanted to go over a few items we didn't really cover in class. One is gains. We talked about losses for exchanges of equipment. We didn't talk about gains. So Bob Company exchanges old delivery equipment for new delivery equipment. Book value of old equipment is $11,000. It costs costs $60,000 less $49,000 of accumulated depreciation. Its fair value is $20,000. Cash of $5,000 is paid. And we want to prepare the entry to record the exchange, assuming the transaction has commercial substance. So first, we, of course, want to find out the cost of the delivery equipment. So if we look at the fair value of the old equipment, which is $20,000, plus the cash paid, which is $5,000, that gives us the cost of the delivery equipment of $25,000. So we'll debit equipment for $25,000. The question tells us accumulated depreciation is $49,000. We will debit that for $49,000. To determine the gain on the disposal of the asset, what we have to do is we have to take the fair value of the old equipment, which is right here, 20,000, subtract, excuse me, the book value of the old equipment, which is right here, 11,000, and that gives us the gain, which is 9,000. So what we want to do is credit that gain on disposal of plant assets for 9,000, credit the equipment for 60,000, which is its cost right there, credit cash for 5,000, which of course is what was paid. Next question. It says these are selected 2022 transactions for Bob. January 1st, purchased a small company, recorded goodwill of 100,000. Its useful life is indefinite. June 1st, purchased a patent with an estimated useful life of 5 years and a legal life of 16 years for 60,000. Prepare all adjusting entries at December 31st. I cannot tell you or give you an example for this first one for the goodwill because I would basically be giving you the answer. What I would be suggest you do regarding goodwill, read it in the text, look at the instructions very, very carefully for this question so that you understand how to what you need to do for January 1st, if there's something required or not. For the patent, it tells us on June 1st, they purchased a patent. It has an estimated useful life of 5 years and a legal life of 16 years, and the cost was 60,000. So to figure out what our entry is going to be on December 31st, we take the patent amount, which is 60,000, divide it by its number of years, which are 5, then multiply it by 7/12. The 7/12, we purchased this June 1st. So June, July, August, September, October, November, December, that's 7 months out of 12. So if you multiply the 60,000 divided by 5,000 times 7/12, you will get $7,000. So you're going to debit amortization expense and credit patents for 7,000. And that was it. Make sure you look, if you have a question, go through the old homework problems. There's a lot of the same problems with different numbers. Make sure also go through my mini lecture for week 5 because there is a question on double declining balance. I have an example in that mini lecture in week 5. My example is much more involved than your question, but you can determine your question by looking at parts of that example. So make sure you do that. And for the rest of it, again, make sure you go over old homework, make sure you go over mini lectures, make sure that if there's always e-text information. You can always click on that for further information. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to call me. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.